video, we will explore the interaction between a doctor and a patient, or a healthcare provider and a patient. It would be normal for anyone who is waiting to see a doctor to feel a little bit scared and a little bit confused and not sure what's going on and when or how they're going to get better. Now, this situation may not be helped by a previous negative experience. Say, for instance, a patient goes and sees a surgeon, and the surgeon doesn't do a great job of explaining what's going on, recommends an operation but does not explain what the operation is or what the complications may be, and does not allow time to answer questions. So then it would be reasonable to expect the patient not to be satisfied with that sort of a consultation, and to have their own concerns and anxieties around that. And these would be of confusion, of not understanding what was said or what the operation was for, and not being able to ask questions, as being thought of as stupid, felt rushed, not listened to, and the important questions not answered. So let's see how we can improve this situation. So first things first. The first thing that you will receive before a consultation is the appointment letter. This could be electronic. It will tell you whether your consultation is via telephone, via video, or whether you need to be somewhere specific. And you need to make note of all this information. It will give you a time, and you need to know how you're going to get there, and whether there's parking, and how you will park, and who is going to take you. And finally, once you do get there, where in the building is this place where you're supposed to see the doctor? So let's summarize. In summary, you have to read the instructions very carefully. This is an important document. What type of consultation do you have? Phone, video, face-to-face? What time, where? How long would it take you to get there? Is parking going to be a problem? Should you take public transport or ask a friend or a taxi? Which part of the hospital do you need to be in? And you need to carry the letter to show at the reception sometimes. You need to bring your list of medication. You need to know what you're allergic to. Now is the time to relax. You've done all the hard work, and now you need to make some notes for yourself. You need to clarify what is important. What is it that you want out of the consultation? What is it that you're really worried about? And what do you want to share with the doctor? And the important questions that relate to you that you want to ask him. Now is the time to make a good list of this before you get into the consultation. In the next phase, it is important also that you take someone trusted with you wherever possible. So let's see how a typical doctor-patient interaction works. You have to realize this is a set-piece consultation. In the first part, the doctor gathers information, and he may use notes, may use electronic notes, may look at all your scans, your previous consultations, and how well you've done. What he's trying to understand is what is your diagnosis and what's the extent of your problem and the impact of previous treatment. He may need to ask you questions, and he may also need to examine you. Once he or she has completed this phase, he's going to process all of this information and put all of the information from all the notes and the scans, and having examined you and asked you questions, all of this together to try and come up with a treatment plan for you which is bespoke to your situation. Now he needs to transfer all of this information to you. So he'll firm up the plan. He'll tell you what the treatment plan is. He'll tell you what the complications or side effects are, what the alternatives are, and what about your prognosis and how well you're supposed to do. Allow you time to ask questions. Then doctors are human. They're almost always short of time, and just have to cut them a little bit of slack and help them along. So now you know how it works. Let's see if we can improve this patient information transfer. So realize when we are in the information gathering stage, in that part, answer questions, bring in related new information, and allow the doctor to examine you, and allow time for the doctor to carefully analyze all your information. In the next part, the doctor is now going to tell you what's wrong with you and what he proposes to do. And that would be treatment and alternatives, complications. Now really pay attention to this part, because this will have all the information that would be necessary. Don't interrupt at this stage wherever possible, but if you don't understand, then that's okay to ask. Now it's your turn. Now carefully analyze everything that has been said to you. Pause and reflect on what the doctor has told you. And once you've had time to catch your breath, you need to ask follow-up questions to clarify. Go through your list of questions carefully and what are the next steps. Make sure you understand the alternatives, and if no treatment is an option, what about new medication or dose change, side effects and complications. But you also need to have your own list of questions that you need to refer to. So if you've brought a trusted person or a friend, ask them whether everything has been covered. Write down and note all new information. Ask about printed information or online resources. Are you satisfied? Was that good for you? If not, clarify and explore further. If yes, well, great. So let's see if we can change with this I don't know what's going on to I know what's going on, and hopefully everyone ends up having a good consultation and a fruitful one. Thank you.